Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be comparing the newly released Bad Habit Beauty Cult Mystics palette, which is a dupe to the Pat McGrath Subliminal Palette. The Bad Habit palette has a new formula. It's supposed to be higher quality, so we'll see how it compares formula wise as well as pigmentation wise. Unfortunately, the Bad Habit Beauty palette came broken. The Illuminate shade was completely broken, so I repressed it, but as I was trying to repress it, the golden shade Absolution broke into pieces. So you can tell that they're very lightly pressed. So I'm priming my eyes with the P. Louise base in Room Mirror 02. The left eye will be the Mystics palette, and the right eye will be the Pat McGrath palette. Going in with the shade Vision from the Mystics palette in the crease. This is a nice matte transition shade. And on the other eye, I'll be going in with the corresponding shade. It doesn't have names on it, so it's the lightest brown shade. They both blended really well. They look pretty much the same. Next, I'm going to be going in with Resurrection, and I'm going to place that in the outer crease and then blend it inwards. And then the corresponding shade in the Pat McGrath palette. Next, I want to make this eye a little bit more dramatic, so I will be deepening the outer crease with the black shade from both palettes. This looks like a very pigmented black. I feel like sometimes blacks can be hard to formulate, and they can be patchy or hard to blend, or just not as pigmented, but this one is really nice. I'm having no trouble blending this, and same with the Pat McGrath side. Next, we're going to go in with the metallics. I'm going to start off with the Illuminate shade from the Mystics palette in the inner corner. I did wet the brush just to get most impact. And then on the center of the lid, I'm going in with Karma, and I'm just blending that into the light blue shade, making sure there's no hard edge between the dark blue and the black on the outer corner. I'm going in with the corresponding shimmery blue shade, and then the blue in the center. You can tell that it's not as pigmented because I think it's supposed to be more of a topper than like an eyeshadow. I'm taking a clean brush and just blending out everything. So I put on my lashes and I'm going to be smoking out the lower lash line. I think it will be possible to do an everyday simpler look, but for the most part it feels like a pretty dramatic palette. I think all the shades that I used blended really well, and they seem like great quality, and I would recommend getting it if you really like the assortment of colors in the Pat McGrath palette. The other thing is that Bad Habit Beauty calls this the Luxe palette, and it costs a little bit more than the usual price range of their palettes because they redid the formulation and it probably cost them more to make these. Can I necessarily tell like the mattes are higher quality than their others? It's kind of hard. I think they're still pretty soft and pigmented just like in their other palettes. The shimmers I think is really what drives this because the shimmers are so different. But I'm pretty happy with this look. I think the eyes look almost identical. I hope this comparison was helpful to you, and if you got this palette, let me know how you like it down below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. See you next time.